Landman Season 2 adds major Yellowstone franchise alum as series regular. Landman Season 2 adds a Yellowstone universe alum to its already star-studded cast. Billy Bob Thornton, Ali Larter, John Hamm, and Demi Moore gave an injection of star power to Taylor Sheridan's hard-hitting oil industry drama. After a well-received Season 1 on Paramount+, Landman Season 2 is confirmed to be coming, with Thornton returning as oil company fixer Tommy Norris. It's yet to be seen whether he'll be Tommy's ally or enemy, but Yellowstone prequel 1883 star Sam Elliott is set to join Landman Season 2 as a series regular via Variety. Details of his character have not yet been revealed. The news confirms a recent report, via Puck, about Elliott's Landman casting. Elliott and Thornton first shared the screen together in the hit western Tombstone, and later reunited for 1883. Thornton then signed on for his second Sheridan-created project, joining Landman as Tommy Norris, and now the reunion is complete, with Elliott making his own hop from Sheridan's defunct Wild West set Yellowstone Universe series to the busy writer-director-producer's very much alive Paramount plus neo-western drama. Landman Season 2 plot details are hard to come by, but a recent report teased a funeral scene being shot for the show. That funeral likely sees Tommy and friends saying goodbye to Hamm's deceased Monty Miller, who exits the show in a big Season 2 cast shakeup. Elliott slides in as the latest addition to the Landman cast, but it's unlikely he'll serve the same role Hamm did. Monty Miller was the high-powered corporate type, providing a counterpoint to Thornton's grizzled Tommy. It's not impossible that Elliott could play against type and fill Hamm's shoes as the new sharp-dressed man on the other side of the cell phone from the ever-exasperated Tommy, but placing Elliott in such a role seems like a less-than-natural fit. Before making true Western TV shows in 1883 and 1923, Sheridan made his name in the neo-Western arena, with his feature film Hell or High Water, and to an even greater extent with the smash hit Yellowstone. It was no surprise to see Elliott, an actor with a large number of Westerns to his credit, showing up in 1883. It is also not shocking to see him signing on for a second hitch under Sheridan, even if this time he's playing a modern-day character. The connections between the Landman cast and Sheridan's period westerns are indeed strong. Thornton appeared on 1883, as did Elliott. There's also a connection to 1923 through Michelle Randolph, who plays Tommy's vivacious daughter Ainsley on Landman, having also portrayed the tragic Elizabeth in Sheridan's Harrison Ford-led Yellowstone prequel series. It speaks well of Sheridan that actors are so eager to repeat the experience of working on one of his shows. Then again, given how successful Sheridan series have been on Paramount+, sticking with him is perhaps a no-brainer. It's yet to be seen what Elliott will add to the Landman Season 2 mix, but Sheridan knows him well, and likely has a perfect role lined up for the veteran Oscar nominee. In a twist that has sent shockwaves through the world of prestige television, Landman, Paramount Plus's gritty oilfield drama led by Billy Bob Thornton, has just struck narrative gold. A major Yellowstone franchise alum is joining Season 2 as a series regular, and the implications could ripple across both shows in surprising ways. Paramount Plus confirmed today that Cole Hauser, best known for his brooding, tough-as-nails portrayal of Rip Wheeler on Yellowstone, will be stepping into a brand-new role in Landman Season 2. But don't expect Rip 2.0. Hauser will be playing Jack Rayburn, a former roughneck-turned-energy executive with deep West Texas roots and a mysterious past that ties him to both the land and the lawless codes that govern it. A familiar face in unfamiliar territory, Taylor Sheridan, the mastermind behind both Yellowstone and Landman, is once again blurring the lines between the Western and the corporate, the rural and the elite. With Hauser on board, Season 2 promises to dig even deeper into the moral ambiguities of oil country, where fortunes are made underground in alliances, shift like sand dunes in a dust storm. Hauser's new character, Jack Rayburn, is described as a charming yet volatile power broker who once walked the rig floors and now operates from a sleek glass office tower in Dallas. But whispers from the oil patch suggest that Jack hasn't left his old ways behind. He's still got grease on his hands and a fire in his belly, especially when it comes to protecting the land he grew up on. Fans of Yellowstone will be eager to see how Hauser translates his signature intensity into this new world. While Rip's loyalty was singular, to the Duttons and their ranch, Jack Rayburn plays a longer, more dangerous game. According to early reports from the writer's room, Rayburn will serve as both an ally and an adversary to Billy Bob Thornton's character, Tommy Norris, a crisis manager navigating the chaotic intersections of industry, politics, and personal redemption. Connecting the Sheridan verse. Though Landman is its own entity, based on the podcast Boomtown, the addition of Hauser has ignited speculation that the Yellowstone universe could be inching towards some level of crossover or narrative overlap. Sheridan has long resisted direct cross-pollination between his shows, preferring thematic resonance over interconnected plots. But with a familiar face like Hauser stepping into new boots, fans are wondering, could we one day see Jack Rayburn and Rip Wheeler share a scene? Unlikely, says Sheridan in a recent interview. This is not Rip in a new town. This is a man with his own demons and his own code. Jack Rayburn is a product of the Permian Basin, not the Montana Range. Still, Sheridan left the door slightly ajar. But I love working with Cole. He gets the West. He understands silence, threat, dignity. And sometimes when the story's right, the past finds a weight of echo. If that's not a tease, we don't know what is. Setting the scene in Season 2. Season 2 of Landman will pick up months after the explosive finale of Season 1, where Tommy Norris barely escaped political ruin after a deadly pipeline explosion. The landscape is changing. New tech, foreign investment, and ecological pressure are reshaping the rules of the game. Enter Jack Rayburn, a man who built his own empire while the rest were still playing cowboys and consultants. His arrival throws Tommy's already fragile world into chaos. Is Rayburn a savior with deep pockets, or a predator circling a wounded ecosystem? Insiders hint that Jack's storyline will touch on environmental deregulation, tribal land conflicts, and even a bitter family feud that mirrors the generational tension that made Yellowstone so addictive. But make no mistake, Landman isn't about ranching. It's about oil, power, and who gets to write the rules. Think Succession meets No Country for Old Men, one producer teased. With Hauser in the mix, the stakes just got a lot more personal. A bold casting move. Bringing a Yellowstone star into Landman is a calculated risk. While Sheridan's shows have a devoted fan base, there's always the danger of oversaturation. But in Hauser's case, the risk seems worth it. His gritty authenticity and emotional range make him an ideal anchor for a show like Landman, where the moral landscape is as volatile as the oil fields themselves. Cole Hauser is one of those rare actors who can say more with a stare than most can with a monologue, said co-creator Christian Wallace. We wrote Jack Rayburn with that in mind. He's a man who spent his life climbing ladders that others were afraid to touch, only to realize the top isn't what he thought it would be. What fans can expect? The addition of Hauser doesn't just bring star power, it reshapes the show's entire trajectory. Sources close to the production say Jack Rayburn will be central to Season 2's core conflict, sparking tension with nearly every major character. His backstory will unfold slowly, through flashbacks and confrontations, revealing a tapestry of betrayals, losses, and hard-won victories. And yes, he'll be riding horses, though not as often as fans might expect. This is a different saddle, Hauser quipped during a press day. Jack's just as dangerous as Rip, maybe more because he wears a suit. Oil, greed, and redemption. With Yellowstone wrapping up its final season and several spin-offs in development, the Landman universe may be poised to carry the torch of Sheridan's frontier vision. And with Hauser joining the fray, the battle lines are drawn. One thing is clear. Landman Season 2 is no longer just a companion piece. It's shaping up to be the main event.